Loading Screen is brought to you by Mike and Ike.
Can't do it!
What goes on in your head?
There's a new NPC. There's just so many new things that I think it's going to bring.
There's layers to this game that has people loving it.
Not now, Mom. I'm doing a podcast.
Oh, man. I have to say, guys, you know, I gave Jacob these tips to just improve. He took some time off. And Jacob, I have to say, buddy, you're looking great. Like, Jacob, you look fantastic. Chat. Welcome to Loading Screen episode 136. Today, I have a lot of news to discuss with you. Jacob is way too hot right now to be not doing... Jacob is way too hot right now to be doing the show and to be spending time with me. So, today, 136, episode 136, we went 136 weeks, well, episodes, without doing a solo show. And today, chat, today is that solo show. I am getting notifications through Discord, so I need to turn streamer mode on. But nonetheless, Loading Screen brought to you by Mike and Ike and Mavix. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining Jacob. I almost said Squidward. Hot Jacob. We've got a lot of news. I think the biggest thing that I want to talk about today, well, there's a few big things. I mean, we obviously are going to be covering some Xbox stuff. We're going to be covering some PlayStation stuff. And we're also going to be covering Valorant. The oh-so-cursed Valorant LCQ. So, for those of you that were watching LCQ yesterday, hold on, let me go ahead and... so long, Jacob. Nice seeing you. Okay. Sorry, I had to do it. Okay, so... Valorant VCT. Again, I was supposed to cover the last game. You were Blueberry. Well, anyway. Oh, also, hello, chat. Welcome. But yeah, today I'm going to be covering the show by myself. This is the first time that that Loading Screen is coming at you with a solo host. So, anyway, there's that. But yesterday, for anybody that's been watching VCT, the LCQ obviously was postponed because of COVID last time. And yesterday... we had some matches actually happen, but yesterday, the matchup between Cloud9 Blue and Rise was interrupted by a power outage. I mean, has anybody else thought of the fact that this tournament is just cursed? It is never going to happen. I mean, granted, it's going to happen today, but nonetheless, let me go ahead and I have some like new layout buttons and everything. Let's see if this works. Is this going to work? Oh, baby, I'm looking a little lonely. I'm not going to lie. I feel a little lonely on the stage today, but yes. So Valorant Champions Tour NA did tweet out yesterday, due to a severe storm-related power surge, tonight's matchup against Cloud9 Blue and Rise will be paused until 12 p.m. Pacific time on Thursday, October 28th. So today. And then tomorrow's originally scheduled matches will still be played following the conclusion of the match between Cloud9 Blue and Rise. So it doesn't... I'm here if you need me. Blue, you're the best. You're the best. And Blue, we're going to be going over an article that you actually wrote. What was I going to say? Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's going to be all that much delay. It was yesterday. We were like, you know, everything was on fire. You ever see that scene from SpongeBob where he forgets his name? That's exactly what we're going through here, because we were like, shit, this thing is cursed. It is literally cursed. But with that being said, it does look like we are jumping back into the action today. So yeah, yesterday, okay, Rise and Fate. Okay, first of all, everybody knew the predictions. that Jacob and I originally set out, we did not see Rise beating FaZe Clan. At least I don't think we saw Rise beating FaZe Clan. But basically, Rise and FaZe played. Rise won. V1 and C9 played, and C9 won. And now we have Rise and C9. So what does suck about this is, and I was talking with my producers about it earlier today, is it's like you lose that momentum. Like imagine that momentum just gets dropped, right? And like one of the players sleeps. Now, granted, everybody knows how we feel about Rise, me and Jacob, how him and I feel about Rise. Nonetheless, do I think the Rise Cloud9 Blue match is going to be it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Do you guys have anyone here? Who do you think is going to come out of this LCQ on top? I keep seeing 100 Thieves. I asked about that yesterday because I got to talk to Baby Bay and Corey, and they said 100% the postponement messed with them. It's really a shame. It's really a shame. And now I didn't catch the match myself, but wasn't the match before it was cut? Wasn't it close? You think? Oh, you got Rise 2-0 here? Shit. What's Valorant? Do they have black mages? You know what, Meta? Sometimes technically, I guess they do have some elements of magic in the game, I guess, right? Anyway, so that's what I had thinking. I had a question. Rise and C9 Blue went out till overtime on Breeze. Will that match restart? So I personally, I don't know if the match is going to restart. It would. I'm not going to lie. If I was a player, right? If I was a player and I had to pick up from where we left off, and I just had like, let's say one map, right? And that was the deciding factor, I would be very sad. I would be very sad. So I don't know. It seems with, well, I just dropped that. It seems what did we say? 12 p.m. it would start. So at that kind of time, I feel like it's going to be, they're going to play the full thing over again. But I mean, dude, first time, at first this LCQ was delayed because of COVID. And then now it's delayed because now it was postponed because of power outages. Like, holy cursed, Batman. Holy cursed. Imagine starting in overtime. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Jacob! Guys, Jacob taking a break, a mental health week this week, right? Because we all need it, right? Mental health week this week. And so I'm hosting the show by myself today. Anyway, that's kind of what we got today. The show will continue. So that is very good. The show will continue today. And chat seems to think Rise is going to take it. Chat seems to think Rise is going to take it. But yes, so, you know, Jacob in chat, everybody. Jacob in chat, he is the other host. He did something this week. He's glowing. He's glowing this week. I mean, just look at him. Jacob, you look great. You look great. Okay. Anyway, that's the esports news that I wanted to cover today, chat. Keep your ears, is it ears to the ground? About the way the tournament, hopefully there's no more power outages. Now listen, the East and the West Coast were both getting hit hard this week with storms, so it's expected, but that does suck. That does suck. Okay, moving on to the next story. How many people here have played Back 4 Blood? If you haven't, it's on Game Pass for free. So you better, well, if you have Game Pass, it's then free. But you should check out Back 4 Blood. It is fun. I have some gameplay so I played it the other night on my personal stream. And, man, I just have so many buttons. It's weird when I don't have somebody to carry the conversation for me. Back 4 Blood has reached 6 million players. I am one of the 6 million. What do you guys think of Back 4 Blood? You know, Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead, we all miss Left 4 Dead, and this is basically, I don't know, I consider it a rebirth, reincarnation of Left 4 Dead. So I have... Grab in the club, motherfucker! It's... Luigi! Okay, It's it seems I started so I was going to show gameplay of my stream the other night, but it seems I started it at the wrong spot. Okay, yeah, my stream. All right, let's see. So I'll be honest. This game has no chill. Well, okay, it's got chill, and then it's got hardcore. Like, the easy is too easy, and then the veteran, the normal is it's not too hard, but it is hard as shit. So myself, Jacob in chat, Cody, which might be in chat too. He might be in chat as well. And Lame Ab. So we all played this on stream the other night. I have to say, I'm really enjoying it. Now, granted, I'm not like itching to play it, but it was a fun game. Now, going from easy mode, normal, whatever, to veteran, it's like normal, veteran, hardcore, or nightmare. Yeah, normal, veteran, nightmare. Normal is almost too easy, where there's like no challenge. But it's good because you get to like get more cards and all that stuff. So you almost play it to get more playing cards and everything. Veteran, you can't just run and gun in veteran. You literally have to come up with strategies for veteran because you will not survive. You will not. It's a unique game and super fun for me. I have not played Left 4 Dead ever. It's very similar to Left 4 Dead. Literally, if you were playing Left 4 Dead, you would get the exact same vibes. Did you hear the leak of the Headshot Agent being postponed for 2 weeks? I did not. But with everything that's been happening, chat, when Jacob does come back next week, I believe we will be diving deeper into any of the Valorant news, leaks, whatever. Okay. So going off of the Back 4 Blood reaching 6 million, it's great. I like it, and it's one of those things where like it looks good. It's not like an insanely polished game. It's polished enough where you can enjoy it without really going through bugs or anything. But it's enjoyable. We had fun killing zombies. It was great. It was fantastic. So, welcome everybody. If you're a first-time chatter in the chat, thank you for joining us today. But nonetheless, if you haven't tried Back 4 Blood, jump in there. It's got a matchmaking system where you don't need to play with a group. You can match with a group. I highly recommend trying it out, getting a group together, killing some zombies, and going from there. But it's a very fun game. Challenging, too, in veteran, challenging. Like, where we're at right now in this, what you guys are seeing in the level that we're at now, we got to the end of this level. Actually, no, we got to the very next level in the act. But we never got through Act 1 because it was just so freaking difficult. But it is a challenge. It's a good challenge. If you guys are looking for some fun, online playing to me is like having fun with your friends. So, this is that game. Moving on, we also had some other pretty big news drop. Hold on, I have so many buttons. We had some pretty big news drop, which I'll get into in a little bit. I really wanted to show you guys this game here. So I was on YouTube, and I'm always doing research before the show, and I came across this trailer. Called The Day Before. I want to show you guys a little bit of it, okay? I want to know your initial impressions of this trailer, okay? All right, here we go. I'll be honest, guys. This game looks absolutely terrible. It looks so boring. It's terrible. It looks terrible. Now, I'm getting... They do a lot of showing off the environment. It looks like an open world zombie killing game. That's what it looks like to me. Now, granted, this is my second or third time seeing this trailer, but it just doesn't... They're not even fighting. Why? What's going on? I did see the leaked roster vision. I did see that. I at least saw it. I didn't like dissect it or go into it or anything, but I did see it. There's not much that you get from this trailer. So I guess you loot. I haven't seen much loot. Cool, a cell phone. What do you do with the cell phone? There is LCQ today. It was delayed yesterday, postponed yesterday. So you loot and you get stuff. It just, I don't know. It's just, I hear you can call people with those. I just don't. I guess you're right. You know, somebody compared this to Tarkov, and for those of you listening through the podcast, what we're seeing is a zombie open world game. Okay, so you can like build an outpost, build a home or whatever, enhance guns. Okay. So maybe a Tarkov-based zombie game, which makes it a little more enticing. But I have to say, they don't do a good job. Like, I'll be honest, chat. When I look at this trailer, I'm like, okay, you kill a few zombies at night. Like, if I'm going to see a zombie game, I better start. I'm sure we're going to start seeing it. Please tell me we're going to start seeing it. I haven't seen this whole thing through. Okay, you get in a car. You go into shopping malls. You work on your guns. You build your house. There are zombies. Yeah, this music is in the trailer. What's up, Sasquatch? So, open world, cool. Are they about to, like, please be zombies over this ridge? You're kidding. Am I missing something, chat? For those of you wondering what the hell is happening through the podcast, we saw him like getting ready for something, but we saw him kill maybe a total of 7 zombies, and nothing more. Is there more to this? This trailer's the day before they added content to the game. Oh my god, how long is this going to take? What? I'm literally waiting 10 seconds to see when it's going to drop. What? June 21st, 2025? What? Why? Official release trailer. What is this? Okay. I thought it was going to get better as I watched it with you guys, but it didn't. In fact, we saw 5 zombies. So this brings up another question to me. This brings up another question for you that I have for you. Do you think zombie games should have died a while ago? Do you remember how we went through... I honestly, I think it was right before the BR phase. We're going through the BR phase now, and the BR phase is lasting a very long time. Do you remember the zombie game phase? Do you remember that? Where every game had zombies in it? Every single game. I mean, we had some very good games come out during that zombie phase. However, it seems like we're trying to get back into it. Now we have Back 4 Blood. The day before. Do you think zombie games should have died a while ago? Or do you think we're okay? Do you think we're good? Do you think we're good? Do you think zombie games have a place? Are we sick of them? What do you think, chat? I don't like zombie games to begin with, but I think it's always going to be a popular genre in gaming. I can get down with that. I can very much get down with that. I think I don't want every game to be zombie. And it seems we're going back in that direction where like every game it's like, oh my god, let's go. Let's kill hordes of zombies. Come on, baby. But should have died after Call of Duty World at War. Yeah, I think Call of Duty is the only game that really should keep zombies alive. But with that being said, this game, 2025, chat. 2025. So, from now, it's 2021. With 4 more years of development, do you think this game might actually become something cool? Open world. However, it might be behind its time then. It might be behind its time. Like, who knows? By 2025, we might not care about open world zombie games. Who knows? Who knows? Why was the Rise C9 Blue not fully played? Power outage, if you can believe it, because LCQ was cursed. But it's going to be okay, chat. It's going to be okay. The action resumes today. Okay, so I wanted to share that trailer with you. I didn't watch the whole thing until just now with you guys, and I honestly thought we were going to get something more. We didn't. The next order of business, you can't get through a loading screen show when a Halo game is about to release, and I'm not going to talk about it. We had a big video come out for the Halo Infinite campaign overview. Halo Infinite campaign overview. I'm going to go 2 minutes into this so we can 2 minutes into this and then we'll talk a little bit about it. Okay? Here we go.
Since the beginning, Halo was about Master Chief and Cortana, partners protecting humanity. But that is now a distant memory. Humanity is fighting for survival. The banished have risen, defeated our heroes, and taken control of the mysterious Zeta Halo. We need a savior. We need hope. We need Spartan 117, Master Chief.
We have a new mission, soldier.
What is it? What's down there?
A weapon.
A weapon? How many guns do you need?
In the biggest campaign to date, Halo Infinite invites players to become Master Chief and discover true Spartan freedom in the most wide-open and adventure-filled Halo experience yet.
So we had some
won't be alone
very, very
His first
funny
mission
memes
is to
come from
retrieve
this.
A new AI, codenamed.
Very, very funny memes come from this. So in the video, they go in to show you that the first mission is, if you guys read if anybody here reads the books, Halo books, the Shadow of Reach is the book that basically explains everything that happens between Halo 5 and Halo Infinite. This new AI is basically what Shadows of Reach, the book itself, is about, and the first mission that you go through. We were exposed to a lot of things in this video. Obviously, open world. Now, I don't know how open world. When I think of how they've been showing this game off, I'm thinking like Gears of War 5 open world, so it's like linear but still open, if that makes any sense. I hope we get McDonald's toys from the new Halo games. Honestly, we probably will, considering the marketing for Halo is like so much more than it's ever been. When's the game going to start? You can check the tournament schedule on, what was it? VLR.gg. It's on there. I think 12 p.m. Pacific time was it? Was it 3 p.m. Pacific or 12 p.m. Pacific? I can't remember. One of those two, but the games will resume. Okay. So I think a lot of people through this trailer were expecting, myself, we're expecting like a campaign story reveal type of thing. This is, if you were expecting that with this game, with this trailer, you're going to be sorely disappointed. This part coming up was actually very funny. If you have played the second level of Halo Combat Evolved, the first Halo game, okay, watch this. Let's just watch this real quick. Okay. There were a lot of memes that came out of this. Craig is hotter than ever. Craig is now Chad Craig. The graphics, if you look at the updated graphics from when we first saw gameplay of this game to now, 343 did a fantastic job the last year and a half making this better. And this is kind of what I'm saying. You can kind of see that there's certain areas here that are accessible. And there's different outposts and everything like that. So it should be a very fun experience. I'm really excited. I can't wait. Having read the Shadows of Reach book, this is a campaign that I'm very excited for. We have the new Cortana, who's very naive. She doesn't know much of what's going on compared to the current Cortana, who's a big baddie now. But the new Cortana, she's a new AI that Chief is sent to basically rescue and recover for Dr. Halsey. And yeah. So look, guys. So the boost is back, but it's a usable ability, which is a lot better than how it was with. You have to pick it up. It's a lot better than 5. But anyway, so it looks fun. It looks fun. This is just campaign overview. Basically went in to show you what you would be getting into, what the gameplay would kind of be like as you dive into this. Is it going to be what everybody wants? Probably not. But I think it's a good start. I think it looks fantastic. I'm really excited. They literally did almost nothing to show you what the story you were going to play or experience. But I'm getting big, like the second level of Halo Combat Evolved, I'm getting big vibes from that. You're safe with me, and then yeets off a cliff. It's hilarious. I think they did that. They did that because they knew the community would kind of like make fun of it. I never played Halo, but it looks cool. This game's fantastic. It's my favorite game of all time. Halo Infinite, I truly, truly, truly think is going to be the greatest Halo game made. And I hope I'm not disappointed. But the multiplayer is fantastic. So anyway, yeah, this releases on December 8th. There's a bunch of new enemies, and there's just so much lore on Zeta Halo that I feel like this 10-year project that 343 is embarking on it'll be a fun ride. It'll be a fun ride. Okay. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Jacob's not here, and look how quickly I just changed topics. Wow, that was fantastic. Jacob, how you doing, buddy? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Oh, Jacob, your voice, it's changed so much.
Yeah, baby.
Jacob, you look so good right now. Like, you are glowing, bro. You are glowing.
Thank you, baby.
Wow, Jacob. Okay. For those of you listening through the podcast, you're probably wondering, what the hell's going on? This is me carrying a show by myself. Okay, the next topic that I wanted to talk about, this I watched for the first time today. It came out yesterday. I watched this for the first time today, and it's Xbox 2042. And it's a little creepy, but I want you guys to take a look at it because it's interesting. It's interesting. Here we go. Indistinguishable from reality. Oh, good. A little creepy. What a time to be alive. So, two things. Microsoft has more money than God because apparently they can just spend money on a video that is just concept. It's just concept. Chat, you didn't tell me my hair was out of my hat. Come on. So fun fact, Pixar once had to reanimate a short they did because it looked too realistic. Looked a lot like some of what we see here. Wow. Okay, so this is interesting because, I mean, it's also kind of creepy, but cool. Like, I'm excited, but also creeped out because imagine a gaming experience when you can barely tell the difference between reality and video game. Now, this is like all the movies that we have ever seen. Ready Player One, right? Indistinguishable from reality. Like, that's kind of cool. But God help us. I mean, this is sick. Like, 2042. Do we think that 2042, that's when all this... I mean, what it's 2021 now, so you're basically talking about 20 years. 20 years game. What are games going to be like in 20 years? This... I mean, they're all real. It's all real stuff. But like, what do you guys think gaming is going to be like in 20 years? Like things with like you'll be able to walk around with AR goggles, and play a game. Like that's just going to be a thing. Yeah, SAO. Yeah. Hopefully we don't have the. I feel like something bad would happen, like it did in SAO, but everything has microtransactions. Yeah, like your actual bank account's tied to it. Anyway, this was more of a concept I wanted to show you guys because I didn't know, what would you guys like to see? Chat, what would you like to see in a world basically based on this video here, Speaking of which, there was like apparently there was an Xbox billboard in 2042 trailer or something or other, which is kind of where this... There's a lot of correlation between the art style for the two. So, yeah, could you imagine? Like any game you want to play IRL, like you could play IRL. An SAO-esque game would be fantastic. As long as we don't, as long as if it's not like you die in the game, you die in real life, I don't care how realistic games get. As long as they don't affect the real life circumstances. Imagine just buying a bare studio apartment and just playing VR so you can have your ideal home in VR. Yeah. I mean, with AR, with augmented reality, like you could essentially never have to buy a TV again. You would just put on AR glasses, which would be a pain in the ass. But, anybody ever see the movie... What's the movie? I can't remember the movie. Altered Carbon. It'd be like that, like cyberpunk-ish. Laser tag been needed of an upgrade. Seriously though, BX. Like, I feel like they have games like that, arenas where it's like VR headset arenas. But anyway, that's where gaming is apparently headed according to Microsoft. So that's cool. And it was tweeted out. It was the video made specifically by Xbox on Xbox's channel. So, so the first comment, and you ready for this? The first comment. All right, who let the intern do something other than coffee? But seriously, like, imagine having so much money, you can just be like, let's make a video pretending what the future is going to be like. Curious? I think so. In that same vein of things. In the same vein of Xbox, for anybody that has Xbox Game Pass or is looking to get Xbox Game Pass on PC, it is $1. $1 this month. $1. So you can play all those games for $1 here. Cody, can you post this here? Sorry, guys. Cody is giving me a trailer that I want to show you guys real quick. So I'm going to have him post it there. But, okay. So, Game Pass, $1 on PC. If anybody wants to get it, literally it says it right there. So go ahead and get it. Blueberry in chat has said that the biggest game coming out, Age of Empires 4, is out today. I have a confession to make, chat. I never played Age of Empires. I'm sorry. Never played it. I'm terribly sorry. Makes me sad. Makes me sad. Okay. But yeah, no, I've never played it. AoE was the first game I ever played as a kid. Really? Oh. And I can imagine the nostalgia it has for you. You know what I mean? Shit. Okay, that's DMCA written all over it. Mario Party Superstars. Has anybody... When does Mario Party Superstars come out, if it has not already came out? There's a couple games that come out this month, guys. We got Pokemon coming out. Anybody here picking up the Pokemon? Mario Party Superstars, I'm assuming, is coming out. AoE looks fun. Let's see. YouTube. Age of Empires 4. Age of Empires review. Okay. I mean, I listen. I will gladly take a look at this game. If you guys could compare it to a game, what is it like? I see Command and Conquer. Mario Party Superstars comes out tomorrow. Oh my God. Okay, perfect. Comes out tomorrow. Great. Age of Empires. Here's what gameplay looks like. See, like these types of games, chat. I like this Civ 6. There's another like Total War. They're like games where I like throw on like lo-fi at like 1:30 in the morning, and I'm just chilling. I'm chilling. Got my RGB lights going off. This looks fun though. If you like Civ 6, you'll like AoE. Okay, cool. So this looks like it's like Civ 6 mixed with Total War a little bit, which actually seems a lot more interesting than either of those. So that's cool. This is neat. All right, I'll check this out. Do we know how much this is, Jess? All right. RTS, which brings strategy to it. Okay. $6 or on... Oh, it is on Game Pass. See, guys? $1 Game Pass. There you go. $1 Game Pass. Okay. So there's a video that I want to show you. There's a video that I want to show you that has... it's of Mario Party Superstars. So this comes out tomorrow. Now, I'll be honest with you. I was extremely excited to get the new Mario Party when it came out on the Switch, when the first Mario Party that was on the Switch came out on the Switch. And I was sorely, sorely disappointed because the maps sucked. There were like, what? There was like 4 of them, right? There were 4 maps, right? I think, if I'm remembering it correctly. 4 maps, and it just was not... There you go. There's the Xbox thing. $1. Go get it, guys. Go get it. It's just... It makes me sad because I don't know. Like, is Superstars going to be everything we wanted? And that, like, is that going to be the answer we wanted? Now, apparently, Superstars is kind of like a revitalization of the old games, kind of mashed into one, right? Here, let me pull up some gameplay here. It's a revitalization of all the games mashed with updated graphics. Basically, but like the same mini games and everything. I don't know. I'm definitely getting Mario Party. I've never played it before, but I've heard it's fun as heck. It is extremely fun. It's a great party game too. But the fact that you can play it online is really sweet too, which that feature was not available in the Mario Party that was released. But I have to say, Mario Party like 1, 2, 3, and I think 4. What were the ones on N64? 1, 2, and 3? They were so much fun. They were amazing games. I sunk so many hours into them. But there were like hundreds of mini games in those. There were like 5 or 6 maps. Was there even 8 in one? Or 7? And then like the newest Mario Party had 4 maps in it, which was freaking stupid. And so I'm not going to lie, it kind of turned me off to it. This game is a lot of fun. And it's extremely fun with friends. Like every time I go home to my parents for the holidays, like I'll always like we'll whip out the Switch and start playing Mario Party, and it's a fun game to play. It's a very fun game to play. Very definition of couch co-op, by the way. Really fun to play with my niece and nephew. Yeah, I mean, I think if I were to get a Switch, if you didn't get Mario Party yet, on the Switch, this is the one to get, because if this truly does have all of the old, or a lot of the old mini games and everything, then this is the one to get. You know, I ain't about that participation star though, man. That really turns me off. To expand upon this, if you guys can believe what I'm about to tell you, Mario Party, you know, they have the mini games and they brought back a bunch of mini games. Well, there is a palm hurting mini game, a palm injuring mini game. Let's see. Mario Party Superstars brought back the Nintendo 64 controller breaking mini games. Warning included. So there is a warning in the game itself. Oh my god, I remember this. The tug of war, bro. To avoid... Okay, so you have to rotate the thumbstick. You have to rotate the thumbstick to pull the rope. To avoid irritation to your skin or damage to the controller stick, do not rotate it with the palm of your hand. So if you guys could imagine this... Watch, I'm going to break my controller. If you can imagine this, people would do this. People would do this instead of this, right? Because like you can do this a lot faster. You can like move both hands versus just moving your thumb. They put out a warning. Use your super strength to pull the rope and drag the opposite team off the cliff. I keep thinking about Squid Games here, Kappa. But so yeah, so you would literally like damage your palm with the thumbstick by like pressing and just like rubbing it, and then you'd break your controller. Well, it's not like the Joy-Cons are made of solid titanium quality materials. They're not. And so, just be careful. If you get the tug of war game, be careful. Because there's now a warning. There's now a warning. Man, that is... I don't know. Anyway, that's that. Okay, moving on. So, Vanguard. Is anybody getting Vanguard? Man, I am flying through this. There's no lull. There's no lull today, chat. I mean, who needs Jacob? I'm honestly, what makes this show great is the banter between Hot Squidward, Jacob, and I. And I have to say, I miss it. I miss it. I do miss it. But okay, so moving on. The Call of Duty, where is it? The Call of Duty Vanguard, is anybody getting it? I was thinking about getting it, but I'm not. I miss Jacob. I do too. But I was thinking about getting Call of Duty Vanguard, but I feel like it's just going to be a waste because as soon as Halo Infinite, at least for me, as soon as Halo Infinite comes out, or anybody who wants Battlefield 2042 is coming out, whoever wants that game, those two games, like, you're probably going to stop playing Call of Duty. I don't know. I don't want to get Call of Duty, but I also think it'd be good to have a game in between, like, now and when Endwalker for Final Fantasy XIV comes out, personally. Anyway, where is it here? Did I not load it up? Apparently, the file size, the download size for it, has been revealed. And it is, let's see, what is it? So obviously it's coming out on all platforms. It's not a small install. You know, I don't think, for some reason, games are just large anymore. 56 to 93 gigs. So you're going to need space between 56 to 93 gigs to install the game, depending on the system. So you would have to essentially, if you don't have a large hard drive, you would have to essentially uninstall Modern Warfare or Cold War to make the space. But hold on, it says don't forget, yeah, and then you need a plan for Warzone install. So this game is kind of like, I don't know, if you have a terabyte, it's okay. But like, think about it, games are just large now. I don't know if, 56 to 93 gigs, it's obviously going to be a big deal. It's topic of conversation whenever a Call of Duty game comes out, because Call of Duty has some of the largest file sizes of all freaking time. So there's that. But yeah, just plan for it. Upgrade that hard drive if you guys haven't done it already. Seriously. Okay. What else was I going to tell you? Oh yeah. The Battlefield. So there's new Battlefield 2042 gameplay. There's a new trailer that came out, and I think this is the one that had. I could be wrong, but this might be the one that had the Xbox branding in it. I don't know. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. The music does such a good job of like keeping you hype with all this shit. What did that say? Early access when? November 19th. Guys, I have to say, I've been the type of person to go between Battlefield and Call of Duty every other year. First of all, the Frostbite engine looks fantastic in this game. Like I cannot control my hair today, chat. The Frostbite engine just looks fantastic. I was excited to get Battlefield 2042, and I said I was going to get 2042 in place of Call of Duty this year. Hot take, I think Halo Infinite's going to be the multiplayer game of the year. Just saying. Because like it's actually different than everything, you know. Call of Duty's going to be the same gameplay, Battlefield's probably going to be the same gameplay. I downloaded Battlefield 5 a few months ago and played it with my friend Rich, Lame Abs, who might be in chat or not. But I played it with Lame Abs, and I'll be honest, guys, the one thing and it kind of reminded me of why I'll play Battlefield for like a little bit, maybe like 2 weeks, and then put it down and never touch it again. Because while it looks fantastic and like it's cool to like drive vehicles and all of that, what sucks is, at least for me, and you know, I like the smaller arena combat. I don't like, you ready? I don't like driving 2 minutes, getting a vehicle, spawning outside of the map, getting a vehicle, driving 2 minutes just to be put into the middle of the battle, all to either be sniped or shot from behind. And then you die, and then you spawn back out, and then you have to do it all over again. That's literally what my experience with Battlefront, Battlefield 5 was like, and it made me remember that that's what my experience with every Battlefield game has been. You know, I know this is, you know, not everybody's going to feel the way I feel about it, but that thought alone, like that experience of going back into Battlefield 5 has just like turned me off of this game so much, because I don't like driving 2 minutes. Like you spend like 2 seconds shooting, and you spend everything else getting shot, unless you're, you know, really good at cover and everything, getting shot or driving into the battle. They've been doling out press copies of the game like Halloween candy. They have. I've seen so much. Needless to say, this game does look very good. It looks like a nice update to the Frostbite engine. Early access November 12th. So we should be seeing more of this stuff in like 2 weeks. I can't believe it's already November. So we should be seeing more of this stuff in the next few weeks. All right, what was the next topic that I had? What was the next topic that I had that I wanted to show y'all? Sorry, I'm like hitting buttons here. So yeah, Call of Duty Vanguard, that I think, fun fact, you can, while you might have to pay full price for Call of Duty Vanguard, I believe Battlefield 2042 is going to be on EA Play Plus Pro. Say that 10 times fast, baby. EA Play Pass Pro, or whatever it is, for $15. So you don't have to pay the full. I don't believe you're going to have to pay the full $60 to play this game. You can play for like $15. I personally like that aspect of games like Battlefield. See, now, like I said, I'm not going to speak for everybody, but you like the wide open Battlefield. Are you, Poopy? Are you getting? Are you getting this game by chance? Let's see. Okay, we got that. We covered that. Okay. I believe yesterday was Sony's State of Play. Now, there isn't much here in Sony's State of Play, but I know little to nothing about the games that were released because I haven't had a PlayStation since PlayStation 2, really. But the new gameplay shown for Little Devil Inside. We got Little Devil Inside. We got Bug Snacks, the Isle of Big Snacks. Okay. Jeez, tongue twister. Let's go. Five Nights at Freddy's. I've played this before. Star Ocean. This is like all PlayStation stuff. Death's Door. Deathverse, the new battle royale set in the Let It Die universe. So another BR. Yay. King of Fighters. What's that? 15. The beta starts next month. I don't know, guys. And then hold on. First Class Trouble is like a Mafia-like game coming to PlayStation Plus. First Class Trouble, so Mafia-like game. Okay. So I don't know. Is there anything here that really like made you guys excited? I feel like Sony just, I don't know, man. Like, I have a PlayStation 5. I want to get games on my PlayStation 5. But like, I find myself wanting to buy an Xbox more and wanting to sell my PlayStation 5 because I almost don't see a point of owning a PlayStation right now. Like, if you have a PC or an Xbox, like, what's the point of owning a PlayStation right now? I don't get it. And like, every time, I don't know why I get excited to see, like, oh, PlayStation State of Play, like, let's go. Like, I don't know why I get excited for those. Now, granted, this is October, and they've kind of been doing one like almost every other month, I think. If I'm not mistaken. But I'm just like so underwhelmed. I don't know. I know there's definitely games here that people are excited for. So I might not be the best person to listen to in terms of like excitement for a Sony press conference or whatever, but I don't know. Like, if you guys are itching for a PlayStation 5, I honestly can't see a reason for you to continue putting yourself through that misery. It didn't sound like anything good last night. Chat, why did it get delayed? So there was a power outage, so it got delayed, but we were going to be resuming play today. They are going to be resuming play today. Last night's C9... Oh, yeah, okay. All right, cool. Thank you, Jess, for answering any LCQ questions. But yeah, I just didn't see anything worthwhile in this. And, oh, man. It's funny because all the Sony fanboys are like shitting all over Halo and how it looks and everything. And they're like, what games have you guys gotten? I don't know. It's just, it's stupid. It's stupid. Okay, moving on. There wasn't much that I had to say about that. There just wasn't anything exciting about this. And I didn't know if anybody here played any of these games or was excited about any of these games coming out. But doesn't seem like it. Speaking of excitement, who here wants GTA 6? I was drinking. So Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg working on new music for Grand Theft Auto. So initially with that title, I'm like, oh baby, new GTA, let's go. But it's unclear whether the new tracks are for GTA 5 or a new game in the series. Now, it wouldn't be impossible to imagine that Rockstar is still putting new content, including new music, brand new music, into GTA 5. Jeez. Like, holy cash cow, Batman. It's been rumored, and people say that the older GTAs are going to be remastered as well, so that's another place that this new music could be in. However, Snoop Dogg has said that Dr. Dre is working on new music for the Grand Theft Auto series, Rolling Stone reports, as well as adding that he's on board as a collaborator on some of the tracks. So it's definitely happening. While Snoop has said that the new music is connected. Listen to this. Snoop has said that the new music is connected to the GTA game that is coming out. GTA game that's coming out. What could that mean? Could it mean GTA 6? Could it mean GTA Remastered? I would imagine the remastered would have some new tracks in it. But that's all I got for this. What do you guys think? Do you think it's more realistic to, see GTA, the Trilogy, the Definitive Edition. Do you think the new GTA, or do you think the GTA remakes are going to have this new music in it? Or do you think that the new music would be for a GTA 6? What do you think, chat? Personally, I think that we're not going to see a new GTA 6 until a brand new engine is developed. Like, we waited how many years? 7, 8, 10 years for RDR2 to come out. And RDR2 was a brand new engine than the original, obviously, because it came out so long ago. I honestly think that Grand Theft Auto 6 will release with a brand new engine. Now, GTA 5 looks really good, at least still for its time. It's held up pretty well. But I will say that I don't know when that's going to happen. And I don't know if this new game that they're talking about is going to be, if it's going to be a remake or if it's going to be a, GTA 6. Okay. Remastered probably. I agree, Snazzy. I think it's too hopeful for the new music to be put on a GTA 6 when we haven't heard anything about it. How long were they advertising RDR2 before they released it? Do you guys remember? RDR2 was fantastic. I want to get it on PC so bad, but I can't like find myself splurging for that because it's not like I played through the game on Xbox Series X and Xbox One X, and I don't see the need to play it again. But that game looked drop dead gorgeous. And to be able to, I think having a new engine for GTA 6 would be fantastic. Okay. So Black Friday's coming up. Well, November. So you're going to start getting Black Friday deals. There are probably going to be dozens and dozens of AAA games, whatever, that are going to be on some form of sale. Deathloop. I don't know if any of you have played Deathloop, but Deathloop is on sale now. So if you hadn't picked it up and you want to pick it up, it is definitely a Game of the Year contender. Now, I've watched it, and you guys heard me say this in a show previously. I've watched gameplay of it, and I personally am like, what's Game of the Year worthy to this game? Like, I watched a lot of gameplay of it, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't feel like it would be a Game of the Year contender. Needless to say, I definitely wouldn't have purchased it for, $60 when it came out? But it has already dropped. It is already dropped in price. And it is now, I believe, $40 on Amazon. $40 on Amazon. Let me see. Let me just look it up real quick. So if anybody here wants to play it, Deathloop. If anybody here wants to play it, on PS5 it's $60. Wait, okay, I see a PS5. No, that's Back 4 Blood. I'm an idiot. Okay, Deathloop Standard Edition, PlayStation 5, $40, $39.99. And that's for the Standard Edition. So if you want to play Deathloop, or you've been wanting to get Deathloop, I feel like now's your chance. Pick it up, $40. You can't really beat it. Totally buy it on the current deal. Yeah. So, chat, I don't know if you guys know this, but Aaron in chat, he buys so many games. He buys everything. He buys every game. Now, whether he's buying them to collect them or just play them, I don't know. But if he's buying them just to play them, the poor guy will buy a game and never beat it, never play it. It's really upsetting. Only to say hi. Lion, goodbye. Thank you for saying hi, my friend. Say hi to Jacob. Say hi to Jacob for me. Yay, Jacob.
Hot Squidward.
Okay. All right, moving on. We've only got like, what, 2 stories left, I think? Which the last story I don't even think is one that I'm really going to cover. It's the Buzz Lightyear one. But the next story here, so you guys remember all the hoopla that's been happening around Activision Blizzard? Well, apparently, Activision Blizzard is announcing or introducing a zero-tolerance harassment policy. Why now? Why did it take until now? I don't know. But CEO Bobby Kotick will take a significant pay cut until issues are resolved. That's bold because what he's trying to prove by that is maybe that, like, you know, he's going to prove that he's not going to pay himself what I guess he would normally be paid until these issues are resolved. But anyway, Activision Blizzard new zero tolerance policy. It basically goes on to say that the changes that will be implemented include promising 50% increase in the percentage of women and non-binary people employed at the company, an investment in diversity, a waiving of required arbitration of sexual harassment and discrimination claims, increased visibility on pay equity, and quarterly progress updates. Kotick also stated that he'll take a significant pay cut until the company's problems are resolved. Wow. Significant pay cut. So he's making $62K. $62.5K is what he will make for now. Wow, that is significant. Literally, I would imagine cutting it, and I would imagine he's getting paid a quarter of what he was getting paid. I'm not going to say I commend that, strictly because none of this should ever happen in the first place. But I will say, I mean, it's you know, those changes there, outlined there that I have highlighted in the article, that's good. You know, it's a step in the right direction. And that's really all I have to say about that. You know, it's a step in the right direction. Should it have ever gotten this far? No. But it's a step in the right direction. And I hope they fix their issues. That's basically it. This is something. Okay, so the last and final story, chat, is not even really video game related. It's more or less just like, this is kind of cool. I wanted to show y'all. Did you guys see this? The Lightyear trailer. It's just cool. I don't know. I was a big fan of Toy Story growing up, and he's finally got his own story, his own origin story, and he looks fantastic. Like, look at this, guys. This is cool. I really do want to see this. In 2022, we're going to see Lightyear, and it's just going to be great. And I'm excited to see it. And it looks amazing. Like, the graphics for it look fantastic. So, Buzz Lightyear's origin story is what I'm assuming is what this is going to be about. And he's flying into the sun. So I haven't seen this whole trailer. But anyway, I didn't see it. I just saw the memes of it. Yeah. There were memes of, like, what the original Buzz looked like and what the original Halo Infinite looked like, what this looks like, and what the new Halo Infinite looks like. It just looks really cool. This has been, you know, at least for me, something that I love Toy Story growing up, and this looks fantastic. So anyway, we have that to look forward to. Chat, I did it. I did it, ladies and gentlemen. It has been done. It has been done. The solo show with Jacob and his encouraging hot self. Thank you, Alex. You're welcome, Jacob. It has been done. Solo loading screen. The first one ever in the books. Let's go. My throat hurts. I'm not used to talking this long. Actually, no, I do stream, so. Okay. But that's it. We covered a lot today. We got VCT LCQ continuing today. I'm curious what the Rise, what's it called? What the Rise C9 is going to be like. We're going to see definitely more gameplay of that today, which is awesome. Very excited. Hopefully no more cursed things will happen. LCQ, this NA LCQ has been cursed. So help us, Valorant gods, and allow us to see some more of that stuff. We got, like I said, we had it. Now that we're only doing these shows once a week, there's like so much news to cover. We've been going for an hour and 6 minutes. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thought? Plus not overtime. I know. Like I don't know, chat. I don't know. But anyway, we got Valorant. We got some of the we saw the trailers that we were talking about today, and that, ladies and gentlemen, has been episode 136 of Loading Screen. Next week, chat, we will not be live. Loading Screen will not be live next week because Jacob and I will be in training, so we will be down next week. But we've got some juicy things planned for the weeks following, and fingers crossed everything goes according to plan, and we can bring you some awesome goodness from the in-person studio. And if you guys have any ideas, you know the Discord link for Loading Screen. If you have any ideas that Jacob and I should incorporate into the show when we start going live from the studio, let us know. Let us know. Ladies and gentlemen, live audience when? Oh my God, could you imagine? That's a brilliant idea. Could you imagine Jacob and I becoming the next Jimmy Kimmel? I feel like it'd be cool if like Loading Stream became like a Saturday Night Live. That'd be neat. Anyway, okay. I'm rambling. Chat, thank you so much for coming by the solo show. Bang, bang! Brought to you by Loading Stream, brought to you by Mavix and Mike and Ike. Very comfortable Mavix chair. Mike and Ike's are just delicious. You should be able to see them. They're on the shelf. They're a little out of frame. But anyway, thank you everybody for being here. Poopy, Lion, Blue, everyone for being active in chat and helping carry me through. I am on the shoulders of giants, and you are the giants carrying me through this solo show. Next week, we will be down, but the following week, hopefully, we will be live 11 a.m. right here, twitch.tv/NerdStreet, and on youtube.com/NerdStreet. If you aren't able to catch us live on Twitch or YouTube, you can catch us on every podcasting platform. Just search Loading Screen Nerd Street Gamers, and you will find us there. Guys, I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Enjoy LCQ, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Peace out.